What's up, everybody? It's Dave Moe. Long time no talk, however you want to say it. So I just got ACV running in the background. This isn't my setup. This is all of the United States, whatever. But I just came across this post in a Facebook group, and the question was proposed something along the lines of, I'm a car flipper. I'm not making any money because every time I sell a car, I just put 100% back into buying my next vehicle. Therefore, I'm not making any money. Air quotes, right? So, I'm going to tell you guys a little story about a guy I used to know that sold cars on the street, curb stoning, before they owned a dealership. All right. So, this guy, when he used to do it, it didn't really matter. This guy didn't go about it the correct way. Let's just say that. So what he would do is he would buy a car from it was flipping titles, if you will. OT, some people call it OT for short now. So what they did, it didn't matter. You know, it was a shoebox full of money. He went out, spent 5 grand on a car, sold it for 8. 8 grand went back into the shoebox. And that's just how the business was ran. Every single flip he did, he knew he made some sort of money and he put it back. That money just became cash inside, the house or safe or shoebox as it was. And that was it. That's just how he did it. There was no ledger. There was no accounting. There was no nothing. It was just all in the mental. And at that point, that guy wasn't flipping 20 plus cars. He was flipping, maybe five. And it was very simple just to, just to mentally keep a log of it. Why someone would write anything down if you're potentially breaking the law doesn't make sense to me at all. Let's just say someone found your ledger or something like that. It could be used for, at the worst, it's tax evasion, right? Because you're not paying. This guy wasn't, I guess, paying taxes. That's how he was doing it. So to answer your question, if you're doing it the right way and you're getting not well, the right way is to get a dealership. If you're at least titling the cars in your name, yeah, you write a ledger, take 30% off the top or whatever percentage you're comfortable with in terms of profit, move it into your personal account. I mean, if you're doing anything other than having a dealership, it really doesn't matter. It's all just for yourself. Your money should always stack up. Now, if you own a dealership, the same rules apply. What I did was I just, now I'm not talking about that guy anymore. Now I'm talking about myself. When I got my dealership and what I do now is I found myself in a similar situation where I was constantly reinvesting into the business. So what I ended up doing there was every time I purchased a car, I just kept putting it back into the business. And because I'm a single member LLC, I'm able to write myself a check as needed. Now, I could tell you what I made for the year profit. I could tell you what I made for the year gross. I could tell you what my average car is being sold, plus, what my average purchase price is. When you own a dealership and you start getting DMS, there's so much accounting features that you can do. It's crazy. I could break down my commission spreads. I could break down my mechanic, my transport, everything. I can go per car, per quarter, per day. It doesn't matter. So it made life a lot easier. And then if I needed money, or rather if I need money now, I just simply write myself a check. That's all I do is write myself a check. I deposit it into my account, and that's it. At the end of the year, I let the accountant know. He knows, and I'll pay. I don't pay taxes on it twice. So the business will pay taxes on it, and then the money I give myself, I don't pay taxes on. Now there are other ways you could do. You can get like QuickBooks, which I have QuickBooks, and you can actually set yourself up as an employee of the business on a salary. And you can. I'm probably going a lot deeper than this guy wanted to know, but for those of you that are interested, you can set yourself up as an employee, and you can actually tax yourself, and you can actually set up retirement accounts and stuff like that. Now, this will come into play for some of the older people that watch my channel. And if you're planning on getting Social Security at some point, you probably want to look into this. Talk to your accountant about it, and because you want to pay in. So say when you are at the age that you want to collect a little something, you have to show you've done something, right? You've paid something. And I just look at it like when I retire, I want all the money. You know what I'm saying? I want it all. I want it all. I want my pension. I want my investment accounts. I want my Social Security. Shit, I still want my buy here, pay here accounts paying. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll sell the dealership and take my friend's advice and start doing OT cars. I don't know. You know what I mean? But any which way, guys, that's at least how I knew a guy who did it like that, and that's how he did it. And me as a business owner, bona fide legal business owner, licensed and insured in the state of fucking Florida, this is how I do it. But however you handle your business, man, it works. Just make sure you're not screwing yourself. And I know another dealer, similar situation. Every single dollar he put in, he put back into the business, back into the business, back into the business. And now what he does is all he does is maintain cars. So his dealership's got 20 cars, and anytime a car sells, 100% of the profit is his. He wanted to build a business, and he wanted 20 cars, and he's just constantly flipping cars. He's constantly flipping cars, and he knows where he wants to buy and the price points, and every now and again he'll come through with something a little bit higher than what he'll normally get, and he might take a loan from himself or something like that. It's very important not to commingle funds. Anyways, guys, I hope you found this somewhat informative. And if you do, let me know, because I'm part of a lot of Facebook groups, and I see a lot of questions that are answered or asked rather. And I don't like to say they're dumb questions. I think for me, and some of you guys, it's probably like, well, why would someone even ask that question? But guys, just keep in mind that we asked probably those same questions or questions very similar when we were getting started to someone, or we just had to figure it out for ourselves. So with that being said, guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll get back to you later.